Hello everybody and welcome to Motor City Wrestling episode 187. Now we have an absolutely stacked card here tonight in Long Beach, California. And I cannot wait for us to go ahead and get to it. Starting things off is a 6-woman tag team match of Judy Parker, Roxanne Graves. That's the wrong fucking screen right there. Judy Parker, Roxanne Graves, and Donna Kay set a team uptake on the Bakers and Emily Sharp in 6-woman tag team action. Right after this, we're going to see Joe Sullivan and Devin Porter square off. Loki Lopez takes on Tyler Van Diver in our mid-card match of the evening. Right after that, then of course Deuce versus Zach Stasiak, and our main event as well, and where Duncan Jones, Cody Gray, and the Block Party will team up to take on Blood Money and Adam Crozier in an 8-man tag team match. An absolutely incredible stacked show that we have here tonight, and I cannot wait to get to it. What's going on, Yanni? What's going on, Brendan? Let's see. Not only do I have Popeyes, but also NCW to watch. Hell yeah, today is a good day. It's a good day indeed. Sorry that I couldn't get this show going last week, by the way. I do apologize for that. Fucking family obligations, we'll say, kind of got in the way of it. But we are here now. We are here with MCW tonight on a Wednesday for once. This is very weird. Usually, if we have a show on Wednesday, it's usually an XW, but it is what it is. Let's see. Holy shit. Fuck you, Hulk Hogan. Did I miss anything else? I'm glad I can be stress-free for finals. Hell yeah, man. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll fuck finals. All my homies say finals. All my homies say finals. Alright, but now it's time for our first match of the evening. Like I said, we got Judy Parker, Roxanne Graves, Donna Kay teaming up to take on the Bakers and Emily Sharp in 6-woman tag team action. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get down to it.
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Judy Parker.
Also, do forgive if I stop talking at any point. Popeyes is so good. I have eaten a lot, so I'm tired. Understandable, bro. You know, I completely get it, man. I just had some fucking A&W earlier. That shit was good as hell, man. I completely get it, bro. Sometimes the fast food, sometimes that chicken just goes way too fucking hard, man, for no goddamn reason. And speaking of going hard, we have one of the hardest hitting performers in the entire UPW Women's division in the form of Judy Parker, ready to go at it tonight into this 6-woman tag team matchup, teaming up with Roxanne Graves for the first time, as well as longtime friend Donna Kay. We all know that Judy Parker, as of late, has had her issues with the International Women's Champion Emily Sharp, as well as her lackeys, Sarah Baker and Amanda Nightblade. Tonight, these 6 women add the next page to this rivalry.
And from London, England, the rock star, Donna Kay.
And as I mentioned, Donna Kay, longtime friend of Judy Parker, dating back to their time over on Extreme Takedown Wrestling together. More recently, since Roxanne Graves has joined the scene of the UPWA, we've seen an alliance form between the Rockstar as well as Roxanne Graves. And of course, Kay and Graves have no shortage of history, animosity with Emily Sharp as well. Dating back to last month where Roxanne Graves picked up what was considered a fluke victory over the International Women's Champion. However, last week on MCW, Graves, I think, shocked the entire world when she scored another win.
From New York, the Rebel, Roxanne Graves.
My bad, dudes. Thanks for reminding me about the best. But I think Graves shocked the world last week when she scored another win over the almost unbeatable International Women's Champion. As a result, Roxanne Graves has been more in the conversation regarding that International Women's Championship as of late. But you can't forget about the number one contender who earned her shot. To face Graves, to face Sharp for the title next week at MCW Game Over by defeating Roxanne Graves, and that is Cindy Van Diver. And then, of course, we have Amanda Nightblade and Sarah Baker, who re-emerged on the scene just a few weeks ago in an effort to assist Emily Sharp in defeating Judy Parker to retain that International Women's Championship. But, of course, Parker has not forgotten, and she is not forgiven. What is it with Donna Kay making friends with the biggest woman on the roster? Actually, never mind. I totally do. Don't we all do? When it comes to Graves versus Sharp, one time it's called a butt dial, two times it's called having someone's number, and I couldn't have said it any better myself. I'm gonna have to remember that one. That's actually a good ass line right there, dude. Holy fuck. That's a good one right there, man.
And from Vancouver, British Columbia, the International Women's Champion, Emily Sharp.
And then, of course, we have the International Women's Champion herself, Emily Sharp, who has gained a significant amount of notoriety ever since making her debut in the UPWA. Most especially as of late, since winning the United States Women's Championship and converting it into the International Women's title. Emily Sharp certainly has no shortage of enemies. But it's awfully strange to see that she's also found a couple of allies in the form of Sarah Baker and Amanda Nightblade. And it just looks like to me Baker starting this matchup off against Judy Parker, sort of a rematch from last week in which Parker managed to pick up the victory over Baker when they went one-on-one. But now, Baker has that hand pinned down, couple of stomps right to the hand. Now stomps to the knee, Parker back up to her feet though. Runs right in to a belly-to-belly side slam. Baker gonna bring her right back up to her feet, looking for the right hand, but Parker catches her, brings her up onto her shoulder, and now looking to bring her face first into the corner. Snake eyes for Sarah Baker, and Parker going to make that tag out to the Rockstar Donna Kay. And Kay running right in, off the ropes, looking for a flying forearm. Baker just Samoa Joe's her way over to a tag to Amanda Nightblade. And now Nightblade going to send Kay over the top rope and down to the floor below. This action spilling out to the ringside area here. And Nightblade has a hold of the head, just dribbling her off of the floor. Now looking to pick her up and just tosses her into the barricade. My God, Amanda Nightblade with no remorse being shown tonight against the Rockstar. Now applying a necky twisty, one of the most devastating moves in all sports entertainment, but Donna Kay, by the grace of God, able to find an escape from that deadly maneuver. Now Nightblade has a hold of Kay, brings her back inside the ring at the count of 6, and Nightblade going to follow her in there. Meanwhile, Kay makes that tag back to Judy Parker. And Parker, no. Nightblade, just takes Kay down with a stiff right hand to the midsection, and now Nightblade seemingly fending off all the members of this coalition. However, Judy Parker finally able to get the better of her, takes her down to the snap suplex, gonna pick Nightblade right back up to her feet. Now big right hand has her rocked, looking for a tiger suplex, launches Nightblade across the ring. Now a tag made to Emily Sharp, a rematch from a few weeks ago, last month, when these two competed for the Women's Championship. Oh, big cradle slam there from Judy Parker. Not finished yet, looking for double axe handle. Sharp able to avoid it, brings Parker over the top of it down to the floor. And now Sharp just taking a moment here to get the crowd back on her side. Waits for Parker to get back inside the ring. That may have been a mistake. Now it's Parker launching her over the top rope onto the apron, and Parker unleashing these clubs right across the chest here of the opponent. Shot after shot after shot, finally relinquishes and lets the champion fall down to the floor. But Parker still not finished. Full mount across the back, just pulling against the teeth, pulling against the upper jaw, raking at the mouth, and now has the leg trapped, unleashing a barrage of strikes into the knee. Oh, now a shot to Amanda Nightblade, who tries to make an assist. Turns her attention back to the champion, but Sharp going to take advantage of Nightblade's distraction. Now gets back inside the ring. And again, just taking the time to taunt her opponent. This is a mistake. Parker, no, Sharp able to avoid. Knife edge chop connects. Now has a hold of Parker, brings her right into the corner with the Bakers. But no tag made. Instead brings her through the ropes for a hangman's neck breaker. Not finished yet, looking for a double stomp right to the arm. And now Sharp to the top turnbuckle. What is the champion thinking here? Up in the higher end district with another neck breaker, this time of a diving variety, before making the tag out to Sarah Baker. And Baker now with a full mount over Parker, unleashing these right hands, those clubs, and now the forearms right into the face. Parker trying to cover up the best that he can, but the best that she can, but Parker still able to break through those defenses. Now these boots to the side of the head, just completely dismantling the opponent here. Now a kick to the gut. Oh, stiff right hand. That one turns her around. And now looking for an inverted scoop slam to the opponent. Baker not finished yet, picks Parker right back up to her feet, brings her into the corner. And just pulling against the arm, using the ropes to her advantage. Still not finished. Once again, using the ropes to isolate the limb, and goes right after that leg. Follows up now with a spine buster to Sarah Baker. Now makes the tag back to her sister, Amanda Nightblade. Parker was not at all surprised by an ambush attempt. Yeah, Parker knows this game all too well. She's played it many times. But in the end, well, Emily Sharp and the Bakers seemingly a different breed tonight, but now finally for the first time in this matchup, Roxanne Graves is now legal, going right up against Sarah Baker. Also worth mentioning that it has been a long time since Sarah Baker has been in the ring. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out exactly when the last time fucking in kayfabe that she's had a match. Well, Donna Kay with the inverted suplex, taking down the opponent there. Yeah, last time, as a matter of fact, that the Bakers even competed as a tag team. The last time that Amanda Nightblade even competed in a match was when they took on Donna Kay and Roxanne Graves on the October 19th edition of MCW number 172 many months ago. But still, Amanda Nightblade looking to finish Kay off with the very southern uppercut. Can't quite get the job done. However, as Sarah Baker and Judy Parker battle at ringside, the tag is now made to Emily Sharp. Meanwhile, Roxanne Graves looking to join in on the fray. That leaves Donna Kay all by her lonesome to take on the champion as well as Amanda Nightblade. And hang on a second, kick to the gut. And Sharp setting up, looking for the Heartbreaker. Into the cover now to put Kay away. Rope break at the count of 1. Kay able to keep herself alive. Meanwhile, Roxanne Graves getting herself into the mix. Emily Sharp trying to dispose of her. Graves with a couple of kicks in the midsection. Now Sharp with a Saito suplex takes Graves out of the equation for the moment. And now sends Kay shoulder first into the canvas. Tag now made out to Sarah Baker. Neither woman connecting on their offense there, but Baker able to capitalize. The double axe handle right across the back. Now to the top turnbuckle, looking for an elbow drop. Kay manages to roll out of the way. Now a club to the back of her own. However, Baker right back up to her feet with the elbow. Now going to follow up with a suplex. I'm going to be so pissed if Graves' AI bugging out got her team in disqualification loss. At that point, I probably would have tried to intervene. Not making any promises. In hindsight, I probably would have. But, either way, this match is continuing on as Emily Sharp locks Kay into the sharpshooter, but Judy Parker able to get in there and break things up. I swear. Okay, I was going to fucking say. And now Sarah Baker tagged in, looking to capitalize on Donna Kay. Has the hand pinned down and a stomp right to the elbow. Now dribbling that head against the mat. Not finished yet is Baker, but Kay with the reversal. Quick sweep of the leg, tag made to Judy Parker. And Parker looking to get herself some of Baker. Baker with the block though. However, Parker able to pick her up. Oh, into another cradle slam. So close to saying I'm going to break my monitor, I swear. Oh fuck no, I'm not breaking my goddamn monitor. This thing costs a pretty penny, I will tell you that much. May only be 1080p, but this motherfucker got 165 megahertz. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, match continues on. Graves has her up and has her down. Roxanne Graves with a Graves mistake, going for the pin on Sarah Baker, but she only gets a 2 count. This match continues on, and for how much longer, as Graves now sets up, looking for the Roxanne roll. Now the cover, outside leg is hooked, shoulders down, and Roxanne Graves not able to secure the 3 count. Baker getting the shoulder up at 2.9. Maybe the capture card, maybe the controller, definitely not the monitor. Now sort of a modified camel clutch employed by Roxanne Graves. However, Emily Sharp able to break things up. And now going to launch her over the top rope down to the floor below. As Graves attempts to capitalize. No, makes the tag now to Judy Parker. And Parker has a hold of Baker. Going to bring her over the top rope onto the apron. Turns her around, and now Parker with these clubbing blows right across the chest of Baker this time, unleashing shot after shot after shot. Oh, and Roxanne Graves getting a shot of her own as well. Now the action once again spilling out to ringside. Parker going to pick Baker right back up to her feet, but Baker with a kick to the gut. Now has Parker back inside. Both women back inside the ring, able to dodge the choke slam attempt. And now from behind, looking for a Saito suplex. Still not finished as Baker picks Parker right back up to her feet, looking to bring her into the corner. However, it is Parker with the elbows, able to break free. Now, looking perhaps for a choke bomb here. Parker with a reversal, or Baker with a reversal, I should say. And a kick to the gut. Gonna follow up into a pump handle. No, Parker overpowers her. Both these women just going back and forth. Seemingly know each other so well. Now Parker has a hold of her, looking for the choke breaker. Or rather the choke slam, but Parker manages to break free and deliver a sidewalk slam. Tag now to Emily Sharp. who looks to pick up the pieces. And, oh, drop kick right to the back. And now tag made to Amanda Nightblade, who looks to pick up those pieces. Gonna pick her up to her feet. As a hold of her, brings her over the top rope down to the floor below. And now Amanda Nightblade has a hold of Graves. Somewhat turnabout's fair play here, unleashing all these clubbing blows into Graves. Despite the fact that it was Judy Parker who was doing it earlier. And now going after Donna Kay as well. Just shot after shot after shot. And Judy Parker trying to interfere here. Finally able to break things up. But by this point, both of her tag team partners are down and out at ringside, effectively making this a 3-on-1 handicap match at the moment. But wait a minute, into a Lion Tamer trying to force the submission out of Baker. Out of Nightblade, I should say. Is Nightblade going to submit? No, able to roll onto her back and force Parker off. Now a little bit of taunting here from Nightblade as she moves in into a camel clutch. No, clubs right across the face. Roxanne would call it the Graves Deathlock because Ghost Stinger. Now going for the cover here is Nightblade, but Donna Kay right there to break things up. Judy Parker, regardless, able to kick out on her own accord. Now tag is made to Emily Sharp as Donna Kay is deposited to the outside. Sarah Baker going to continue inflicting some punishment upon her down at ringside. As we once again come down to the International Women's Champion and Judy Parker. Now going for the cover. Will that be it for Parker? Graves doesn't see it. Oh, Parker able to kick out at 1 though. But still, Parker is in there on her own. Roxanne Graves coming to Kay's aid at ringside. Cradle slam to the champion. Oh, Baker gets launched into the steel steps. Meanwhile, Parker with the Parker Project. And into the cover, going for the pin here as she hooks the outside leg. Shoulders are down, almost a 2 count, or almost a 3 count. Nearly had the champion pinned. And think about what that would have done for Judy Parker entering herself into the conversation around that women's championship. But now Roxanne Graves legal again. Graves perhaps looking to finish Sharp off as she goes up to the middle rope looking for a diving clothesline. Into the cover now to put away the champ. But only a 1. It's been an absolute Fire 6 women's tag team match thus far. The action has refused to stop all throughout. But Emily Sharp is looking to put an end to this one with the Heartbreaker. Going for the cover on Parker to put her away. But still only a 2. But if that's not enough to get the job done, Emily Sharp picks the legs, steps through, and steps over. Has the sharpshooter locked in. Staring down Roxanne Graves, but Graves able to break things up. And now Graves looking to take advantage, folds Sharp up with that backdrop suplex. Judy Parker is down and out, so is Emily Sharp as she tries to crawl over to her tag team partners. But now you see Parker starting to stir as well. Both women back up to their feet just about. Sharp gonna pick Parker up the rest of the way. And now brings her face first into the corner. Oh, quick back elbow catches her. But a kick to the gut from Sharp. And now from behind, a Snapdragon suplex. Graves shocked that move. She has never done it before, but let's see. Did not put away Emily Sharp. No, it did not. And now Sharp using everything that she can, using those ropes to her advantage, trying desperately to just hurt Parker enough to the point where she'll stay down for 3. Another Hangman's Neckbreaker connects, now going to shoot the half and go for the cover. Lateral press here. But again, Graves able to break things up at 2. And as Sharp launches Graves over the top rope and down to the floor, Parker tries to make that crawl over to Donna Kay. Gets intercepted by Emily Sharp. Sharp now going to pick her up to her feet. And again tries to bring her into the Baker's corner. Does exactly that, but Parker fights free with that back elbow. And Parker with a half suplex to the champion. Now makes that walk over to the other side of the ring. Makes the tag to the Rockstar. Meanwhile, Sharp starting to stir over in the other corner. But Kay picks her up looking for the mic check. Gets caught. And Sharp with a snap German suplex. Shoulders are down. Has the bridge, but only a 2. Tag made now to Nightblade. Looking to pick up the pieces here. Kicks to the gut. Double underhook. Setting up here for a Baker driver. Hooks the leg, shoulders are down. Will that do it for the Rockstar tonight? 1, 2, no! Parker just barely breaking things up at the count of 2. Sharp and Baker trying to get rid of Parker. Meanwhile, Donna Kay going to work on Nightblade here. And now goes after Sarah Baker, facing off against both Bakers at once. That's going to cost her. As Parker gets deposited to the floor, very southern uppercut connects against Kay. Now a kick to the gut once more, setting her up again for another Baker driver. And Nightblade going for the pin. Will that do it for Kay? 1, 2, 3. And Amanda Nightblade securing the victory here tonight. An absolute barn burner of an opening contest tonight. An incredible 6-woman tag team matchup that I personally think someone should go ahead and nominate for Match of the Year right there. But whether or not you are a fan of the result, the fact is, Emily Sharp and the Bakers going to stand tall here tonight. Baker's win is 0 stars. Let's see. Parker went the long way around to hide the drama. Yeah, she really fucking did, dude. I honestly thought that was going to fuck things up, but now she broke things up in the nick of time. And we got a much better ending as a result, in my opinion. Part of the least involved people currently in the storyline are involved in the final decision, but hey, I guess it makes sense protecting the storylines. Honestly, that is my one thing that I'm a little upset with about the ending, is that, yeah, straight up Nightblade and, well, just the Bakers in general and Donna Kay I would consider the least significant entities in this rivalry. But shit, I'm just glad that we actually got a finish instead of this shit ending up with a fucking spinning toe hold or some bullshit like that, you know? 2K22, am I right? But either way, we still have a lot of action yet to come in tonight's show. So let's go ahead and move on to our next match of the evening as Joe Sullivan goes one-on-one with Big Devin Porter. Oh, that's why the Bakers and Emily Sharp won, because no one fucking bet on them. Let's see, I saw something else earlier, but I didn't really have time to respond to it. Let's see here. Question, does Judy Parker have a move called the Parkway Drive reference? She does not. I don't know what the fuck Parkway Drive is. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get the bench ready for the next match real quick. Well, that was a fantastic opening contest, I must say. I think that match right there is probably better than every match. Well, not even just every match, but like all the matches that XW had this week, last week, put together. Straight up. Fucking half an hour opener. And we still have an eight-man tag team match in the main event. The inner metalhead in me is dying at you not knowing Parkway Drive. If it's a song, I may have heard it. If it's a band, I may have heard it. Something like that. Probably more likely that if it's a band, I probably heard it. But fucking send me something out of me, and I'll fucking let you. Send me like their most popular thing, and I'll let you know if I've heard of Parkway Drive. But apart from that, it is now time for our next match tonight, though. We got Joe Sullivan and Northern Savage taking on Big Devin Porter one-on-one. Let's go ahead and do this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Chris Hunter from Glendale, Arizona, weighing in at 274 pounds, Joe Sullivan.
Now this matchup right here, nothing more than an exhibition between these two superstars. Earlier tonight, Joe Sullivan and Chris Hunter came up to the Kiwi Buzzsaws talking about how they were impressed with Devin Porter's most recent performances inside the ring. And now the Sonoran Savage wants to hone his craft against the big man. We really haven't seen much of Strength and Power ever since they lost those UP3 Tag Team Championships last month to the Block Party. But tonight, Joe Sullivan looks to bounce back off of that major loss by picking up a big win over Big Dev. And I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised that Yanni hasn't bet on Big Dev yet.
And his opponent, accompanied by Wild Thing T.J. Porter from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 300 pounds, the Punisher, Devin Porter.
And there they are once again, the Kiwi Buzzsaws making their way down to the ring as Devin Porter looks to face off in yet another singles competition. Now, as of late, we've seen a very dominant side of Big Devin Porter come out. Ever since that feud that he had with Christopher Wolf, we've been seeing him get more and more opportunities as a solo star. We saw him in that big six-man gauntlet match a few weeks ago to determine the #1 contender for Duncan Jones' European Championship, which he was unable to win, but he still made one hell of an impact in his round against Cody Gray. And last week, Devin Porter's match against Adam Crozier was enough to impress Joe Sullivan, enough to the point where Sullivan would request this match with the big man. I was going to say a minute ago, you may think that Sullivan is regretting his decision after taking that monstrous powerbomb from Big Dev, but now Sullivan seems to be in the driver's seat, or at least he was. Porter now able to find the offensive once again into a pretty sus cover there as he does not even get a 1 count. And now Porter looking for a vertical snow of Falcon Arrow. And Sullivan right back up to his feet. And Sullivan now with the DDT taking Porter down. Now here's the thing about Big Devin Porter. Typically in any match, he is the bigger competitor. He almost always has a power advantage whenever he's inside the ring. However, against a guy like Joe Sullivan, you have to think that Porter has to find some way to adapt his strategy. Because when you see these two standing face to face with one another, Porter he is still the bigger man, I believe, but not by that much. These two are almost the same height. Porter may have 1 or 2 inches on the Sonoran Savage. And with that kind of height from his opponent, obviously comes a power differential. Obviously, his opponent is going to sort of equalize the power that Porter is going to bring to the table. And when you factor in Joe Sullivan's quickness as well, that's when Porter, you have to think, is going to have a problem. So the question is going to be, how can he equalize the speed of Joe Sullivan in turn for the equalization of power? And it looks like he's going to do exactly that. I was going to say his agility going to pay off with the MAD, and it turns out that was the correct answer. Picks up the quick win over the Sonoran Savage here tonight. Yeah, the one time I try to get all fucking, like, technical and analytical in these fucking matches, and Devin Porter fucking ends it before I can even get through my whole spiel. Jesus Christ. Yanni, I'd prefer a YouTube.
Here is your winner, the Punisher, Devin Porter.
Well, Devin Porter going to pick up a big win to rebound off of his recent losses that he suffered over the past few weeks. And he's going to do so by knocking off the Sonoran Savage, Joe Sullivan. But now it is time for our next match of the evening, our mid-card match of the evening. Stick around, because up next we have Locally Lopez taking on the Golden Star Tyler Van Diver 1-on-1. And I expect this to be nothing short of a barn burner. So you do not want to miss this one. Let's see, let me go ahead and hit the bets out real quick. Devin Porter getting that big Dev win right there. You know, I say that I expect this to be a barn burner. However, 6-woman tag team match to start our show off. Sullivan versus Porter, Lopez versus Van Diver, Deuce versus Stasiak. Had to fucking look and see what the next match is going to be. And then 8-man tag team match. That's all I gotta say. That's my prediction. That's all I gotta say. Alright, now it's time for our next match. So we got Lopez versus Tyler Van Diver 1-on-1. Well, I say 1-on-1, but of course, we all know that never truly is 1-on-1 when you're facing La Armada del Mexico.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico. Weighing in at 167 pounds, Loco Lee Lopez.
Locally Lopez alongside the rest of the Armada, making his way down to the ring. Now, the Armada has been heavily embroiled in a feud as of late against the Golden Star Tyler Van Diver. Next week at MCW Game Over, Pedro Rodriguez will go 1-on-1 with Tyler Van Diver to settle their differences once and for all. However, tonight, Locally Lopez has been assigned the job by Pedro Rodriguez to weaken Vandiver. Stunt his momentum. Make him walk in with an injury. Do whatever it takes to make sure Vandiver does not walk in to game over at 100%.
And his opponent from Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds, Tyler Vandiver.
We've seen tensions rise between the ranks of the Armada in recent weeks, particularly between Pedro Rodriguez and Loki Lopez. Mostly over the morality of Loki Lopez. But last week, it seemed as though we saw that bridge finally receive some reinforcements, finally be strengthened between the two superstars. But tonight is the test to see. You have to assume that tonight is the test for Lopez to see if he is willing to do whatever it takes willing to follow Pedro's orders in order to achieve the success Rodriguez is looking for. Also, what's going on, Brian? How you doing, brother? Just in time for our mid-card match of the night, Loki Lopez, Tyler Vandiver, one-on-one. And Lopez gets sent face first into the top turnbuckle to start this matchup off. And Lopez, with a beautifully executed Tornado DDT off the ropes, now goes to the top turnbuckle looking for a double stomp right to the midsection. And this is exactly what Lopez has to do. Lopez, a very much quicker and more agile athlete than his opponent tonight. Vandiver, very agile and quick in his own right. However, it is undeniable that Lopez is perhaps the fastest individual in the entire UPWA. And he absolutely has to use that trait to his advantage if he wants to walk out of here with the victory over somebody as accomplished as Tyler Vandiver. Nothing to take away from Loki Lopez, a very accomplished superstar himself in his own right. Multi-time UPWA champion, multi-time tag team champion alongside Santana Santos. But now Vandiver, misses the missile dropkick. But of course, these two superstars know each other all too well. Cannot forget about that historic rivalry between Aztexico and Silver and Gold that spanned a couple of years here, particularly on MCW. But as Lopez only gets the 2 count, he now goes to the top turnbuckle. What's he setting up for here? Vandiver! Neither man able to connect there, but Lopez looking for Templo Azteca off the top rope. Vandiver manages to get out of the way of it. He just goes almost throat first into the ropes after taking that roundhouse to the back of the head. Now Lopez delivers Templo Azteca. But he's not finished yet. Lopez gonna go for the pin. Maybe he is finished yet. No, only a 2 count. Vandiver manages to power out and stay alive for now. But now Lopez gonna go to the top turnbuckle here. Setting up, looking for La Ciudad de Oro. No! Vandiver gets those knees up. Avoids the impact. Now picks Lopez up, setting up here, looking for Golden Keys. With the bridge, has the shoulders down, but only a 2 count. Lopez manages to kick out. Just being good Discord with 3 of the more fan-favorite Parkway Drive tracks, for sure, bro, for sure. I'll check them out once I get the chance. Meanwhile, Vandiver delivers Goldeneye, looking to put Lopez away here tonight, but still only a 2 count. Now Vandiver, off the ropes with that springboard moonsault. Now transitions into a headlock into the headstand. Back into the headlock here. Now going to pick Lopez back up to his feet. Quick knife edge chop and a kick to the gut. Now a forearm gets caught. Lopez with a kick to the leg. Has a hold of Van Diver, looking for the Hurricane Rana, taking him down. Not finished yet. Luchador going to pick the Golden Star right back up to his feet and delivers another Templo Azteca. And goes right for the cover. Outside leg is hooked. But still only a 2 count. It's going to take more than that to keep down this Golden Star. But Lopez once again knows a thing or two about gold as he delivers La Ciudad de Oro. Into the cover this time, hooks the leg, but still only a 2 count. And I think Lopez getting just a little bit desperate here as he applies a submission here, bending back the fingers of Tyler Van Diver. It's not exactly the cleanest submission in my opinion, but it is effective nonetheless. Now Van Diver delivering a Golden Star Bomb. Not finished yet, picks Lopez right back up to his feet off the ropes. Oh my god! Springboard Enziguri. Lopez is out. And Van Diver with... I don't even know what to call that. But he's going to go for the cover. Will that do it for Lopez? No, only a 2 count. And it's a little tough to see, but it looks like one of those shots, most likely, that Enziguri off the ropes busted Lopez open. You can see some blood underneath his mask. Still Van Diver going to show no remorse as he delivers GoldenEye. Going for the cover, shoulders are down, but still only a 2 count. Lopez continues to fight on. Crowd is chanting one more time. It can only be one more before Lopez is unable to continue. Van Diver now going to deliver golden keys. Maybe looking for GoldenEye one more time like the crowd is asking for. No, gonna bring Lopez into the corner. Maybe thinking about a Golden Star Destroyer. Lopez had it scouted, however. But now Van Diver with the Saito suplex just lays Lopez out with that one. Standing shooting star to follow up this offense. And now going to go for the cover right in front of the Armada. But a rope break from Lopez. Able to latch onto that bottom rope. Referee in great position to see it. I think Van Diver might have gotten a little cocky. Thought he could get the pin while staring right into the eyes of Peter Rodriguez. But he was way too close to that bottom rope. And now Lopez to the top turnbuckle. Oh! Caught Van Diver with the right hand. What's Lopez thinking here? Looking for a whisper in the wind off the top rope. Oh, and a kick right across the back for good measure. Now the cover. Will that do it to put away the Golden Star tonight, but only a 2 count? Lopez not finished yet. Looking for another Templo Azteca. Oh! Van Diver able to catch it. Thought he had the better of Lopez there, but Lopez once again firing in, looking for Templo Azteca. Now to the top turnbuckle, perhaps for the final time. Turns around, going for La Ciudad de Oro. Into the cover, hooks the leg, and it's all academic from here. Local Lopez scoring a major victory over the Golden Star tonight. In what was one hell of a match. Without a doubt, paying a fucking triple for that one. That was just a good-ass match right there between Lopez and Van Diver.
Here is your winner, Loco Lee Lopez.
And you have to assume that Pedro Rodriguez is very happy with Lopez's performance tonight. But now it is time for our next match of the evening. From 2 former world champions, moving on to the world champion, Zack Stasiak getting set to face off against the purebred athletes up next. Damn, that was a great fucking match, dude. Expected nothing less. Let's see here. So how are y'all doing tonight, dudes? Like I said earlier, it's pretty fucking rare, to say the least, that we have a MCW on a Wednesday. Although next week, that is the plan once again. The plan is next week to have XCW on Tuesday, MCW Wednesday, and then Game Over on Thursday in order to fit in my work schedule. We'll see how that goes. That's gonna mean that I'll be very busy on Thursday writing promos. We'll see if I'm able to do it, but that is the current plan going forward. Doing good? Hell yeah, bro. Glad to fucking hear that. Alright, let's see here. Alright, now it is time for our next match. So we got Deuce taking on the X Factor, Zack Stasiak, 1-on-1. Let's go ahead and get it underway. I'm good. My cat's been marginally less annoying today. Maybe the cat tree I just got her might have something to do with that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England. Weighing in at 248 pounds. Deuce.
Bro, no lie, I really do love that. I probably don't want a cat because I know how few fucks they give for like knocking shit over, and I have a lot of stuff in my room that could be very devastating if it got knocked over. But dude, last night I had a fucking dream where I had a puppy, and I just fell in love with this fucking puppy within like just a few seconds. Like, my heart was actually kind of broken when I couldn't fucking keep it in my dream. I was so fucking sad. Now the X Factor, Zack Stasiak, coming off of a loss the other night on XTW, where he was defeated by Jacob Fisher with a little bit of an assist from former champion Johnny Nightblade. However, following last week's events, where Zack Stasiak and Deuce teamed up to defeat La Armada de Mexico.
Representing the Militia from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Pro Wrestling Alliance Champion, the X Factor, Zack Stasiak.
Well, as Zack Stasiak tried to celebrate alongside Deuce after they picked up the victory, Deuce completely snapped against the X Factor, pushed him down, and when Stasiak got back up to shove Deuce back, he got a boot of doom for his troubles. Deuce has just been a completely unpredictable beast in recent weeks. And last week, Zack Stasiak felt the wrath of the purebred athlete. Now tonight, Deuce gets set to face off against the UPW champion in a non-title match. We know that Deuce has been going after, he's been trying to take the UPW championship opportunity away from Santana Santos, the opportunity that Santos won by winning the Royal Rumble match. So if things go Deuce's way, we very well could be seeing a preview of Wrestling Palace 4 here tonight on MCW. But now this matchup is underway. Stasiak with a series of kicks, catching Deuce completely off guard there. And I'm going to go to the top turnbuckle. Got to show support for Jordan, as I am a Jordan. And, Stasiak looking for a drop kick, walking the ropes there. Took a little too much time there. Deuce manages to sidestep him and take control. Now, technically, you are showing support for Jordan by being a Jordan by voting for Zack Stasiak. However, you're also, as a Jordan, you're not showing a lot of support for Jordan, considering you didn't vote for Deuce. And that's kind of sus, bro. You gotta vote you out for that one. So I've had a bunch of fucking Among Us clips being uploaded on my YouTube channel lately. You know, I gotta fucking watch them to, you know, sort of boost the algorithm a little bit. I've had a lot of Among Us in my head over the past, like, month. That's all I gotta say about that. But this matchup continues on. Stasiak with a swinging neck breaker taking down Deuce. And looking to follow up with a standing shooting star, but Deuce gets those knees up, able to avoid the impact in a reverse against the champion. Now drops him with a big right hand. Quick stomp to the arm as well for good measure, and a stomp to the back. Locks him into a camel clutch, trying to force the submission out of the UPWA champion in tonight's non-title match. But the X Factor managing to break the hold and shove Deuce off. Oh, now a backdrop suplex. Deuce. Oh, well, that looked a little awkward there. Almost trying to break Deuce's arm. Either way, those matches continuing on. Zach Stasiak setting up here for FYF. Deuce is rocked, and he is now down. Stasiak going for the cover, looking to put him away early, but only a 2 count. This match continues on, and just a quick and friendly reminder that up next after this match, we will have our main event where the European champion Duncan Jones teams up with the UPWA Tag Team Champions, the Block Party, as well as Cody Gray to take on Blood Money and Adam Crozier in an 8-man tag team match. Meanwhile, Deuce trying to break the champion in half with a gore. Going for the cover now to put the X Factor away, but he only gets a 2 count. This matchup continues on. Deuce with a stiff right hand and a pick Stasiak right back up to his feet. Now brings him over the top rope onto the apron. He's not finished yet. Oh! Unleashing these clubbing blows right across the chest of the X Factor. And now finally lets him go, just lets the champion fall down to the floor. Why did I only just realize both these guys were made by Jordan? Honestly, no sweat. There's a lot of dudes in the UPWA, hard to keep track sometimes. Only reason I know, probably, is because it's kind of my job to fucking know all these details about everybody. But considering, in my opinion, I'm able to write for them all so well, not trying to, you know, toot my own horn or nothing, but would make sense that, you know, some lines would be blurred. You kind of forget who belongs to who sometimes, you know. Stasiak with a tope con hilo there just a moment ago, taking Deuce down, but now Deuce firing back by sending him into the steel steps. And hang on. Oh, Stasiak with a flatliner. And it looked like Deuce's head may have grazed the barricade on the way down. But meanwhile, referee continues his count now to count of 5. Even their favorite breakfast, exactly. Yeah, not a lot of people know this, but Deuce's favorite breakfast, if you didn't know, now you know. Deuce's favorite breakfast, Captain Crunch. Zach Stasiak, pretty sure he's more of a Cocoa Pebbles kind of guy. Meanwhile, Deuce is wild. Why the fuck am I talking about goddamn cereal when he is hitting his fucking finisher? Either way, Stasiak able to get the fucking shoulder up it too. And now Stasiak with a spinning soul kick, taking the purebred athlete down at the midsection. Oh, and Chemical X connects into the cover. Leg is hooked. But still only a 2 count. Deuce just barely able to get his shoulders off the canvas. You can see the desperation as he struggles to get both shoulders off. Just trying to get something as he now is locked into the last chancery. Zach Stasiak trying to force the tap out once again. And Stasiak picks up the win. Deuce manages with all of his might to get his shoulder up off of Chemical X, but Zach Stasiak, quick to adapt, manages to slap on that last chancery and force the tap out from the purebred athletes.
Here is Dr. Zach Stasiak.
Zach Stasiak picking up a big win, a huge rebound win, no less, over Deuce here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening, an absolutely huge main event. European Champion Duncan Jones, Cody Gray, and UPW Tag Team Champions Block Party taking on Blood Money and the Second City Center Adam Crozier. An absolutely stacked 8-man tag team main event coming at you here in just a moment. Woo, the best guy, go guy I bet on. One quick moment here. Alright, now it's time for this this fucking huge main event to get underway. Let's go ahead and get to it.
The following contest is an 8-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 197 pounds, the European Champion, Duncan Jones.
Now, a few weeks ago, Duncan Jones, well, it was determined who his #1 contender for the European Championship was going to be. And I'll go ahead and get the bet started there. There you all go. After a grueling 6-man gauntlet match, in the end, Adam Crozier became #1 contender by defeating the good guy Cody Gray. And ever since then, we've seen we've seen Crozier and Jones sort of go back and forth. We've seen Adam Crozier try to get the better of Duncan Jones. But more specifically, we saw Adam Crozier attacking Devin Porter last week after their matchup had concluded. And when Duncan Jones went to make the save, that's when Adam Crozier finally broke up his Crozier cage on the big guy.
From Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing in at 226 pounds, Cody Gray.
That's when he finally broke the hold and got out of Dodge. Didn't want anything to do with the European champion quite yet. However, Adam Crozier's escape attempt would be thwarted when the good guy Cody Gray ran up from behind and threw him back inside the ring to face his consequences at the hands of Duncan Jones. Thank God someone bet on Crozier so I don't have to bet on him. And we all know that Cody Gray and Adam Crozier, they've had their slew of issues over the past several months here in the UPWA. And this story between those two superstars took a turn during the gauntlet match when Cody Gray had knocked off two separate competitors, only to finally be defeated by Adam Crozier in the end.
Combined weight of 448 pounds, the Pro Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions.
And I must say that it is good to see that despite the fact that Adam Crozier is the one who advanced to the European Championship match and not the good guy, Cody Gray is still making sure. Well, he's still doing something to stop Adam Crozier from running roughshod over the division. But then, of course, we have the Block Party, who have been repeatedly attacked by Blood Money ever since they inserted themselves into the rivalry between Strength and Power and Blood Money last month en route to the UPW Championship match. This would ultimately result in the Block Party being added to the title match between the two teams. And as you can see by the gold around their waists, the Block Party, of course, would go on to win that triple threat tag match and become the new UPW Tag Team Champions. However, Blood Money, at that point, they completely snapped. Rage boiling over due to the fact that Blood Money had gotten themselves inserted into the match and had taken away their opportunity to win the gold. We saw Blood Money attack them after the title match, and we've been seeing them attack Blood Money, or attack the Block Party in the weeks since. Of course, this all resulted in Dustin James being injured for a few weeks at the hands of Damian Deaver upon receiving multiple punches from that diamond ring right to the face. But that didn't stop Justin James from knocking off Brian Brutus last week. And now tonight, now that Dustin James is back in action.
And at a combined weight of 723 pounds.
Now that Dustin James is back in action, the UPW Tag Team Champions look forward to knocking off Blood Money in tonight's 8-man tag team matchup. And one of the reasons why all these rivalries are coming together in this matchup tonight is because last week when Justin James was being ambushed by Blood Money, when he was on the receiving end of a 4-on-1 beatdown, well, we saw Cody Gray ultimately make the save. We saw Cody Gray arrive on the scene and take out all the members of Blood Money, fend them off, and save Justin from suffering from the same fate that was given to his brother. Of course, that is put Cody Gray in Blood Money's crosshairs as well. But if things do not go Blood Money's way, you can expect Adam Crozier to be put in those crosshairs as well. Earlier tonight, Damian Deaver was talking to Adam Crozier, saying that if things go well tonight.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 225 pounds, the chosen one, Adam Crozier.
Deaver said that if things go well tonight for Blood Money, well, maybe there's a spot in Blood Money for Adam Crozier. However, if things do not go well, then there's always there's always another spot on the list of enemies that Blood Money will be more than happy to take out. But Adam Crozier seems to be unfazed by these threats. We all know that Adam Crozier is the man who only does things for Adam Crozier. But whether or not he's taking Blood Money's threats seriously, you have to expect that Crozier is going to want to work well with Blood Money tonight in order to pick up the win over the European champion, as well as Cody Gray and the tag team champions. But now this matchup officially underway. Duncan Jones and Brian Brutus starting things off. Two men who know each other very well. Duncan Jones, who's had plenty of wars with Blood Money over his career in the UPWA. Tonight is just another page in that storied book. And Jones taking him down to the Hurricane Rana, going for the pin. Stacks Brutus up, but only one count. Adam Crozier is the world's wet sock. I couldn't agree more. Now driving that knee right across the face, right across the side of the head. Gonna pick Brutus up and bring him into the corner. Quick back over there from Brutus. As he now sets up, looking for a spinning scoop slam. Sends Jones crashing right down to the canvas, but now a tag is made to UPWA Tag Team Champion Dustin James. And James lifted up, into an accordion backbreaker. Argentine backbreaker, excuse me. James going to pick Brutus back up, but Brutus has a hold of him now. Looking to send him face first into the corner, some snake eyes. Given to the tag team champion. Now a tag is made to Oxley. And Oxley has a hold of James, going to bring him up onto his shoulder. And sends him, face first into the ropes. Now a stun gun connects. Goes after the legs, tying him up here. Looking for a figure 4 leg snap to the opponent. But Oxley not finished yet, looking for a stomp. James able to roll out of the way, looking for a drop kick, but Oxley manages to sidestep, and now a spine buster connects. He's not finished yet, going to pick him right back up to his feet. Couple of right hands here. Now lifts him, and just drops him into a backbreaker. And yet another spine buster. Oxley just targeting the back of Dustin James thus far, it seems. Now going to bring him face first into the Blood Money and Adam Crozier's corner. Brings him up to the top turnbuckle. Big right hand connects and just tosses James down to the floor below. Over the top rope, down to the apron, and then down to ringside. That was a nasty spill for the tag team champion, and Oxley is looking to capitalize here. Couple of knee drops right across the face. Now a stomp right to the shoulder. He's not finished yet. Looking for an elbow right to the top of the skull. Sends him across the ringside area. Has him up against the barricade here. Not finished yet. Going to Irish whip him right across the steel. Referee now at a count of 6. And Oxley could be looking to just take a count-out victory tonight. I mean, hey, a win's a win. Especially one over the UPWA Tag Team Champions. But now that he sees that Dustin James is back up to his feet, going to meet him out there, looking to continue inflicting more punishment. But James now turns things around with a Samoan drop. Couple of stomps there. Oxley turns things right around with a big boot to the chest, trying to cave it in. Now Oxley again back inside the ring. Wait a second, runs. Just gets launched right into the steel barricade upon exiting the ring once again. And now once more, Dustin James able to capitalize. Blue Thunderbomb on the outside. And James going to bring Oxley up to his feet. Sends him into the barricade, but Oxley able to rebound. And now sends James crashing up against the ring. Referee, meanwhile, continuing his count as Oxley Delivers a boot right across the face, has the hand pinned back. Going after the other hand, bending back the fingers of the tag team champion. Double knees right across the back. Count of 8 by the referee here. Okay, we are not doing this. We are not fucking doing this. We are not doing this shit. I do not fucking care. That is not how it's gonna go. Matter of fact, just get back inside the ring. We've had enough of this ringside bullshit. There we go. That's much better. And now Oxley launched into the corner. Dustin James looking to take advantage with a Dustin Valley driver. Now the cover, looking to put him away here. But only a 2 count. Cody Gray, meanwhile, going after Brian Brutus, trying to take him out off the apron. But Brutus able to hold his ground and hold the good guy back. Now Duncan Jones tagged in off the ropes, looking for a springboard. Bit of miscommunication between himself and Dustin James, and that's going to result in Jones being hit by that spinning power slam. Only a 1 count before Dustin James manages to break things up. But once again, James going to face the wrath of Oxley. Oxley now going to follow up with an elbow drop right across the chest. And now makes the tag out to DGX. We've now seen every member of Blood Money legal thus far as DGX takes Jones down with that snap German suplex. Now DGX looking to go to work on Dustin James here. And if it's chopped across the chest, sends him over the top rope and down to the floor. And now turns his attention back towards Duncan Jones. Off the ropes goes DGX and takes him down with a Frankenstein. As I was saying before, we've seen every member of Blood Money legal thus far in this matchup, but we've yet to see Adam Crozier officially step between the ropes tonight. I have to wonder, maybe Blood Money is intentionally keeping Crozier out of this matchup. Perhaps due to a lack of trust. But now DGX taking just a second to taunt here, and that is giving Jones an opportunity to crawl, try and make that crawl to his tag team partners. But finally, DGX gets his head back in the game, cuts him off with the pass. But Jones back up to his feet. No, DGX with a quick right hand has him up. And looking for a stun gun right across the ropes. And yet again, going to turn his back towards his opponent. That gives Duncan Jones the opportunity to tag in Justin James. And Justin with a flying forearm follows up with a knife edge chop. Now going for a vertical suplex. Not finished yet. Rolls back up to his feet looking for now a backdrop suplex for good measure. And now tag is made to Brian Brutus. Again, sort of a rematch from last week, but Brutus going to lock James into a bear hug. Trying to force the submission out of one half the tag team champions, but James, with these elbows right to the side of the head, he's got him rocked. And now the bell clap going to free himself from the hold. Trying to follow up with a flying forearm. Brian Brutus sidesteps him, sends him right into the ropes. And now going to follow up here with a gorilla press. Just showing off at this point. For just dropping him down. Tag now made to Oxley, who looks to capitalize, but no, there's the reversal. Interesting to note that it is sort of a 3-on-3 at this point. Justin James, of course, legal, and Cody Gray all standing on one side of the ring. Meanwhile, Oxley, Brian Brutus, and Adam Crozier, all that are present on the opposite team. And now Brian Brutus deposits Dustin James to the outside and looks to go after him. Effectively making this a 2-on-2 now. We got Justin James just beating the hell out of Oxley here. Unleashing punch after punch after punch into the forehead. And at this point, Oxley's only got one tag team partner, if he's even able to make it over there. But Justin James not making it easy. Now going to the top turnbuckle. What's he thinking here? Looking for a diving elbow drop right to the heart of Oxley. Going for the cover now. But only a 2 count. This match continues on. Now Justin James has a hold of the Brisbane Bruiser, trying to bring him into the corner, but couldn't quite get him over there. Elbows to the midsection, breaking things up. And as everybody's back up to the apron now, Oxley looks to bring James into the corner, maybe thinking about a tag here. But no, James able to fight back. As that chop lighten up the chest. And now has him up. No, Oxley with these elbows right to the side of the head. Open palm connects. And follows up with another spine buster. Not finished yet is the Brisbane Bruiser. Once again brings him into the corner. And now finally makes a tag to Brian Brutus, who goes to the top turnbuckle. What the hell is Brutus thinking? Big splash off the top rope, and just if that couldn't be enough for the midsection of Justin James, now firmly plants that boot right into the abdomen. But James still able to fight back and delivers neckbreaker. Now a tag made to Cody Gray, I believe for the first time in this matchup. Cody Gray looking to take advantage, lifts Brutus up. And tosses the big man to the outside. Cody Gray a little worried about Oxley, turns his attention towards Adam Crozier now, and that's going to give Brutus the opportunity to fire back with that monstrous side slam right across the floor. Apparently just got like the world's fizziest soda. It sprayed all over me, and I had to even get a change of clothes. I said Adam Crozier is the world's wet sock, and that's what soda makes me feel like a wet sock. So I'm blaming Crozier for this one. Yeah, he fucking knows, dude. He heard you in the crowd. He shook up your pop before he opened it. And, well, at least didn't pull an MJF on you. Let's leave it at that. Brian Brutus continuing to unload these brutal power moves upon Cody Gray. And again, firmly pressing that boot into the stomach of his opponent. Now going to pick Gray back up to his feet. I'm not sure exactly what the strategy is here from Brian Brutus. Going to get back inside. And Gray follows him in. Wait a second, Gray gets caught into a front headlock. And Brutus just spinning him around. Being held in such a way and being spun at such a high velocity, almost feels like you're being choked to death. Feels like you're being hanged by a noose. But Cody Gray continues to fight on. Now delivers the Northern Lights suplex to brutal Brian Brutus, who makes the tag to DGX. These guys still refusing to tag in Adam Crozier is something that I've noticed here. And now DGX with the Northern Lights suplex of his own, going for the cover here to put away Cody Gray. But only a 2 count. Gray trying to make that crawl over to Duncan Jones. But DGX manages to fight him off. And now DGX brings him face first into the corner. And what could he be thinking here? Wait a minute, DGX looking for an inverted Alabama slam. And now makes that tag to Oxley. He's going to go right for the pin. Hooks the leg, shoulders down. Duncan Jones breaking things up. And once again, all of Blood Money interjecting themselves. Cody Gray able to avoid disaster there. Oh, Oxley sent right into the referee. Cody Gray takes advantage with a series of knife edge chops. And now wrestles him down to the ground. Locks him into a crossface. Is Oxley going to tap here? Oxley's so close to the ropes, but can't quite get there. And wait a minute, able to break the grip. Frees his arm. And now just a stiff punch right to the face. And you see the way that Oxley's favoring that arm now. Looks like some damage has been done to the left shoulder of the Brisbane Bruiser. Again, I'm not even going to lie, I completely forgot that you can do submissions from combos. I completely forgot about that shit. And speaking of submissions, Oxley looking for the Oxley lock here, but Gray, once again, able to fend him off. Now a kick to the gut, going over, looking for a Silver Star Bomb. And now a tag is made to Duncan Jones. He's going to go right for the cover, looking to put Oxley away, but now it's Brian Brutus breaking things up. And I can't help but notice Adam Crozier not defending pinfalls, not even attempting to break up pinfalls. It seems as though there is quite a bit of dissension in the ranks when it comes to Blood Money's relationship with the Second City Sinner. Meanwhile, Justin James gets laid out, by Oxley, but Jones returns the favor with a super kick. Now a kick to the gut. Drops him down to a knee. Duncan Jones follows up with a running, what am I looking for here? You know, fuck it, running Overcastle. Now goes for the cover, running Blockbuster, that's what I was looking for. Brian Brutus breaking up the pin, but gets deposited to the outside. Now Duncan Jones out to the apron, rolls in, looking for the slam dunk. Oxley runs right into it. Cody Gray right there to defend the pinfall, but Oxley able to kick out on his own accord. And now Cody Gray deposited to the outside. DGX thrown over the top rope. And Duncan Jones setting up now. Could be looking here. Could be looking for a culture shock. No, Oxley reverses it. Able to sidestep him. And Oxley just refuses to tag in Crozier. He had the opportunity. It looked like it was the best course of action, but he just refused to make the tag. And now Crozier not even attempting to break up this pinfall. Oxley again forced to kick out on his own. Now Oxley back up to his feet. Looking to capitalize here with a stun gun. Nice single leg takedown there from the Brisbane Bruiser. And gonna perhaps tag in Brian Brutus, perhaps not. Oxley wants to go it alone, it seems. And now Crozier's calling out for a tag, reaching out for a tag, and Oxley finally makes that tag to Crozier. And now the European champion sets to go one-on-one with the man he'll face at Game Over next week. Oxley running interference gives Crozier the opportunity to hit the backbreaker. And I'm starting to think maybe this is all part of the plan between Blood Money and Crozier. Make the opposition believe there is some dissension, believe that there is just an inability to get along, and just like that, Crozier gets tagged in, regains control for Blood Money, and tags out to Brian Brutus. Completely throwing Jones off of his game and making him susceptible for more damage. But Jones able to get out of there, takes Brutus down to the Hurricane Run, makes a tag to Dustin James, who now delivers a double leg takedown, unleashes these right hands into the face. And it's been one hell of an 8-man tag team match thus far between all of these competitors. Still very few signs of slowing down, but it's got to come to an end at some point. Dustin James maybe looking for that end here as he goes to the top turnbuckle. Maybe been thinking Dustin the Wind. Oh! But Brutus back up to his feet. And now James looking for cross body off the top rope. Couldn't quite connect. Didn't exactly get all of it. But he got enough to take the big man down. And now Brutus. I thought he was going to make a tag to Oxley. Instead, he's looking to continue to face off against James. Just catches him out of midair and slams him down. And now Brutus exhibiting his power over the tag team championship. That top rope spot was fucked in all ways, man. It really was. Yeah, gotta love TK, am I right? Oh wait, inside cradle, inside cradle! DGX with the cover! But no, Jones breaking things up. Now DGX gonna get rid of the European champion, sends him over the top rope and down to the floor. And saying, "You are out of here." Saying, "You are out of here." Saying, "You are out of here." And it's acting like he's the fucking referee who just ejected the goddamn manager. But either way, this match continues on. Picks Dustin up. But James with the elbows to the midsection. Able to break things up now. A shot to the gut. Gonna bring DGX face first into the corner and makes the tag to Cody Gray. Oh! Big roundhouse. Wait, what the hell? What are these guys doing here? Rebound. Oh, rebound drop kick and a drive-by drop kick. Combination offense there from the good guy and Dustin James. And it looks like DJ's been busted wide open. There's a huge gash now across his forehead. Decapitates Cody Gray with that discus lariat. He's not stopped from delivering that vicious maneuver. But now Brian Brutus tagged in, looking to pick up the pieces here. I can see DJX being a ref in the future, and at the very least, a special guest referee. If 2K will let us have our way, then damn right, but not at this rate. Cody Gray now lifting Brutus up, looking for the screwdriver to the big man. Now the cover. Outside leg is hooked to put him away, but only a 2. Only a 2. This late into the match, Brutus not willing to stay down for 3 off a damn screwdriver. But wait a minute, Cody Gray has other ways of beating a man. Now has him locked in to the Cody clutch, and he forces the tap out. In spite of Adam Crozier's efforts to break things up, Brian Brutus is forced to tap out to the Cody clutch here tonight. And Cody Gray going to pick up a massive victory for himself and the rest of the team.
Here are your winners.
My God, what a contest between all 8 of these athletes. An incredible showing from both sides. But I, for one, cannot wait to see how these stories develop en route to MCW Game Over next week, next Thursday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and be sure to catch XCW 188 as well next Tuesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as MCW 188 this Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Absolutely insane 8-man tag team matchup, but at this point, it is time for us to go ahead and get out of here. Let's see. Be sure to stick around, though, because I want to go ahead and give... Man, is this dude live? Hang on a second. I thought he was live. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah. Be sure to stick around, because we're going to go ahead and give No Voice Changer a raid. He's playing some Sea of Thieves. We've given him a raid a few times in the past. If y'all like this man, or if you enjoy Sea of Thieves, then be sure to stick around for it. But besides that, I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This was an amazing episode of MCW. By far, way better than what we had last week on XCW. Fucking absolutely insane show tonight. And I appreciate all y'all being here. Yanni, Brian, Jordan, not Jordan, well, technically one of the Jordans. Yanni, Brian, Brennan, appreciate y'all being here. Like I said, be sure to tune into next week's shows. I'll go ahead and post an official schedule in general in Discord here in a few minutes probably. Or at some point, y'all know how I fucking procrastinate. But apart from that, that's pretty much it. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. This was MCW 187 live from Long Beach, California, and this is your boy Doug the Dog 6. I am signing off. You guys have a fucking wonderful night. You guys have a happy Thursday, and I will catch you guys next week for some more UPW action. Have a good night, everybody. I will see y'all later.